Y'all, Candace Owens is finally saying the quiet part out loud, and she's pointing fingers directly inside of Turning Point USA. Candace tweeted this morning that she now has full confidence that Charlie Kirk was betrayed by the leadership at Turning Point USA. Not outsiders, not political enemies, but people inside of his organization. People who literally stood on stage and eulogized him. She said she is naming names, she said she has the evidence, and she's telling anyone who's ever donated to Turning Point to request a refund because, quote, you were lied to and leadership knew. Let that sink in. And here's where it gets even more interesting. 2 days ago, a YouTuber named Wolves in Finance released a breakdown of Turning Point's financial filings, and y'all, it's bad. In fiscal year 2024, Turning Point USA, the one Charlie mainly worked with, saw a 4% increase in donors. But Turning Point Action, which Tyler Boyer ran, saw a 150% increase. Why were donors suddenly funneling their money into the branch that Charlie had very little to do with? And this YouTuber found $1.5 million in payments to an LLC owned by Senator Jake Hoffman, who used to work for Turning Point, except for the address listed for the business is literally a parking lot at a strip mall. There's no business by that LLC name there. Now, I'm not saying that's connected to Candace's claims, but I'm also not saying it's not. And remember, 8 days before Charlie was killed, he sent out this internal memo announcing a massive leadership shakeup. Charlie was replacing Tyler Boyer as COO of Turning Point USA with Justin Strife. Effective immediately, no transition. And Charlie ordered something he called a company-wide Doge effort, which, if you read between the lines, looks a whole lot like an internal audit. What did Charlie see that made him do that? Why did he suddenly sideline Boyer? And is that what Candace is hinting at today? Whatever it is, Candace is making it clear that she believes Charlie Kirk was not taken out by political enemies, but by people inside of his own organization, people with access, people with motive, and people who benefited from money moving around behind the scenes. She says she's dropping names and evidence, and if what she has lines up with the financial patterns we're already seeing, Turning Point is going to have an even bigger problem on their hands. And this got me digging into Tyler Boyer, and y'all, there's a lot there that just does not look right. I'm working on getting all that together, so make sure you're following for that update, and so I can update you the second Candace drops the names. This is about to get messy.